Ashwood is the sheriff? Who's Ashwood? I know the name.
David Ashwood is the mayor.
Mayor, thank you. Knew I knew the name.
Yeah, George Smith is the sheriff.
Yeah.
David Ashwood is mayor. 45 white.
The mayor. The plot thickens.
John saw him talking to God last during the festival.
He did have a posse around him during the festival today.
Yeah, I was kind of preoccupied, so I didn't see any of that.
I try not to look at the mayor.
I like to laugh at the sheriff.
I was watching everybody today. Not to sound creepy.
I mean, in your job description, I feel like that'd be a natural thing to do.
What you law types do.
All types. He seems like a nice one.
I mean, Charles is a cut above the rest.
Yeah, he shouldn't come law type this town. We have problems.
I'm mainly concerned in saving lives. Petty crimes aren't my interest.
All right. So now you have a new lead.
The fucking mayor. Isn't he right?
Do we want to call it a night and try to head back to our respectful places and meet up tomorrow and try to investigate the mayor?
Yeah, I don't want to be here. No, for
sure. Yeah, I think...
getting caught in the library would not be a good idea, but...
They know
also,
we
this
were here.
This is the only place we know the thing isn't.
I definitely don't want to leave out of the front door where someone might be watching.
Yes.
Now that we're not in a rush to get out of here.
All right. You guys discuss amongst yourself where you would like to go. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Restroom? It's illegal.
You're the DM.
Supposed to have a catheter in. God damn it.
You're supposed to roll the side if you have to go pee.
Yeah. Roll good?
Yeah, usually. If I didn't, it'd be down the front of my pants.
Where do we think it'd be advantageous to meet? Probably somewhere private.
I mean, I have a barn on my farm that's where I work on my car, and everything's kind of closed off, and some other things are in there that I don't like people seeing. I feel like
are you going to be willing to share that space?
Yes, I would be willing to. I feel like with what's happened with ARC, we have a very special bond as of right now, where I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
I'm definitely okay with that. Sticking it together as a group is probably better than wandering off by ourselves where we could be picked off easier.
And my farm's kind of a little farther away from the town. It's not that close. I mean, it's close, but it's not. You're not right in town where all the shit's going down.
That's true.
I think it's a great idea. Thank you, Max.
Makeup to hide these marks.
No, you just gotta avoid my parents seeing you. They like to do a lot of choring in the morning, so they'll con you into choring. I swear. They see you help. They're like, "Oh, we got extra bodies." They're gonna help.
So, just for my own knowledge, when you pulled up to the library, where did you park?
I was picturing, if we're looking at the library, just past it where that kind of the alley's at right there. I mean, like a car length past it.
Okay.
So our discussion was to go back to my barn and where it's secluded and I have all the windows, everything marked off and all that stuff.
Okay.
Sounds like a good plan. Well, I'm gonna go home, I guess.
Better than anything else.
You're going home. So instead of following them, you're gonna go home?
No, we're all going home.
No, I think we're all talking about going back to the barn together, right?
Oh, I thought right now?
Yeah, I was saying if we want to stick together, that's probably the better idea.
About you, but sleeping by myself is not very much of a want right now. I'm not saying we got to cuddle, but
hey, having someone else to watch my back is okay with me.
Things inside your barn?
Hey, I can get you something more later.
One young lady and 3 cows.
I can get you something more ladylike.
She's married.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's up to you. It's your choice. It's your choice.
She's married.
Well, I mean, I hope you know how to deal with tentacle monsters if they show up by yourself.
That doesn't sound ideal.
We're all marked. Let's not forget that. We're all marked.
If I'm going to stay somewhere for the night, I definitely need to stop by my house, though.
Okay.
If wanted, we can make a separate little quarter.
Or
Would
the
you-
grocery store, really.
Would you say that Max's car is the most distinct car? Like, super recognizable?
No, he would want it to be kind of incognito when he wants it to be. So, like I said, like the exhaust has mechanical cutouts, so you hit the cutouts to make it loud and all that to make it show offy. But you wouldn't want it to stick out too much, because otherwise it would be too well known, right? Like
Also,
like,
all
the-
the cars back
the people in
Sleeper
town,
car.
the people in town, yes, they would know the car, obviously.
God, I roll shitty.
Yeah, the people in town for sure would know the car, absolutely. But I would say outside of town, it would look kind of normal, maybe a little bit modified.
All right.
The sheriff would know what it is.
Yeah, the sheriff would know the car. Like, so people in town would know for sure.
Okay. So you guys leave the library?
What do you think, John? I got
This is
headlights.
dark.
Can't stay here all night.
I got headlights and interior light in the car.
Still have your lantern.
You can carry your lantern.
I don't know if you want to burn it.
Well, I'm holding the lantern, so you want this back? I can give it to you.
I don't think we really want to be seen leaving the library.
Okay. How about you roll persuade and you roll psychology?
Sweet. So I got to do my 45.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled really bad.
Mm.
I rolled a 98.
Oh, don't worry. It's gonna be really bad. I do that.
Anybody is also able to aid Max in his persuade.
I will aid in persuade.
I think it's a 9. It's not a 6.
All right, so go ahead and roll an advantage die because Charles is also trying to help.
So which one do I
I'm
roll
gonna
again?
probably
You
use
just
some luck.
re-roll your tens, please.
Okay.
I rolled a 26 and my persuade's a
Huh?
25, so I might burn a piece of luck.
It was bad.
Mm.
I rolled a 90, then an 80.
Jesus. All right, would you roll?
75.
He's really bad at talking you into it, but for some reason, you still want to go.
Really shitty conversation. Come on, man.
What are you, pussy? I ain't a pussy.
The shittiest excuse to do something. You pussy!
To be fair,
To be fair.
that window is still open.
fine.
It could come back. The monster could reappear at any time.
Start imitating the slap noise that we're making.
Yeah.
And it hit that bookshelf really hard. It has a lot of force behind it.
And I guess as we're talking, I would think about it. I would sell Gale. If it makes you feel any better, there's a loft above that you can be in, and we can stay down low in the bottom of the barn.
I still need to grab
I understand that.
Shot.
I understand that. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to make you feel more comfortable.
That sounds good. Sounds fine.
Because I always feel like Max definitely be kind of a ladies guy, and be like, trying to make you more comfortable. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
He's the ladies man. He likes
Nothing makes me more uncomfortable than the thought of having an octopus inside my body.
all depends what you're into, man.
That's...
Gail
Yeah, I
doesn't
guess so.
Say that. So she's
And Japanese
alright.
people are weird.
I'll meet you guys at the car in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
I would
I've
probably-
once seen an Asian man eat a whole octopus.
Before I walk out the
One
back
bite.
door, I just want to poke my head around and see if I can see anything.
Roll spotted.
Well, we're leaving out the back.
58. Spot hiddens of
Yeah, we're leaving out the back, yes.
regular
I
60s.
would also. As
So
necessary.
you don't see anybody, but you definitely get a feeling of being watched.
Did I have that feeling in the library before I left?
No.
I poked my head out.
It's a genuine just sensation of paranoia.
Is the light on back there?
In the back room?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys turned it
I'm
on.
just making sure it's still on.
That's how John found his way back, because he was just screaming his head off outside.
I decided to close the door. I don't know why. I'm gonna poke my head out the front door and do the same thing.
I mean, just roll spotted.
Just watch her walk back across the room like.
It's a 49 out of 70.
Again, you don't see anybody. but you get a general sensation of being watched.
Same feeling. I think somebody knows we're in the library.
Cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah, I think.
All we can do is hope they didn't see us and know who we are, and we can try to make ourselves hidden when we,
Well, there's heavy torrential rain. It shouldn't be all that easy to spot details.
Yeah. So,
right. I pull my umbrella when I go to leave. I put my umbrella leg down really, really low.
yeah, I would flip my jacket, my trench coat up, hood up, and.
Yep. Try to stealth out the back door, maybe.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can we stealth? Is stealth a thing in this game?
It is a good thing, yes.
Can I stealth?
Sure.
Stealth roll.
Turn off the lights as we leave and stealth out the back door.
I've been notoriously bad at stealthing. I forgot.
Can I pass this out, Tracy?
Yeah, that was really bad.
That's not a thing in this game.
Yeah, I don't stealth very well.
What was that?
That's a 99.
I got a 41.
So you guys go to leave out the back door, and apparently somehow a bucket moved in front of the door, and she kicks it hard as fuck out the door, and it just clangs into the fucking alley, loud as shit.
I'm still holding my arm. I freeze for a second, and then I'm just like, well. And I just
I was going to say, thank God it's storming. I rolled a 78.
Nice and
I have a
inconspicuous.
30 for my stealth.
You know that bucket you kicked in the alley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kick it too.
You found it.
Yeah. So you guys go to leave, and you're like, yeah, cool, I'm good. You get a little bit out there, and then you kick the bucket almost as hard as she did, and then she's like, gives you the side eye, like, what the fuck?
Look, I picked the bucket up and don't take it with me. This is a fucking problem.
Well, based off my roll, thanks to their distraction, I got scot-free because my stealth is 75 and I rolled a 14.
Okay.
Damn. I got a 41 out of 46.
Damn, boy.
Damn, boy, it's a thick-ass boy.
Despite being afraid of the dark, you stick to the shadows really well.
I am the night.
Terrified the whole time.
Shaking like a leaf. Silently.
That's why I was a 14. If you pay attention closely, you can see it.
It's vibrating. So I'm gonna walk the back alley to the back of the grocery store. What time is it?
It is at this point like 1:30.
Oh, goodness.
Makes us all yawn at the same time.
It's not like 4:30.
What day of the week is it?
It is a Saturday.
I would get in the car and just sit in the dryness. And my windows are definitely tinted. So.
I'm gonna
Did they have tinted windows in the 1940s?
I should have asked everybody, but I'm gonna grab the shotgun from underneath the counter. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the spare ammo that's also stored under the counter.
Okay.
Box of shells. Got some dust on it.
I'm gonna go up to my bedroom and grab a change of clothes and some basic toiletries. Including a roll of toilet paper, just because I'm not sure what I'm walking out into. I've been on a farm before, but it wasn't a pleasant experience.
It's probably a valid point.
Need some shit tickets.
And I grab a couple pieces of fruit for breakfast.
Okay.
Steal it from your own store? You had the nerve to come at me.
From my apartment.
Did you get in the car with Max?
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of in the back seat.
Okay. Charles, are you in the car with Max as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And nobody's coming to my apartment or coming to the grocery store with me. I leave out the back door.
Mm-hmm.
I lock it.
Mm-hmm.
And then make my way.
Okay. You get to the car. You open the door. You get inside. So everybody's on board.
I would fire it up and
keeping an eye out for
drive with no headlights until I got to the end of the road right there and turn out.
Hold on a second. Give me a listen roll. Actually, everybody give me a listen roll.
Oh, actually, I'm okay at listen.
Listen.
Oh,
Nope. I rolled a 95.
Right, motherfucker?
I didn't hear
I got
you.
20.
Something don't sound right.
In the car?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be my drive auto stuff. Car doesn't sound right?
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll me an additional drive auto to know if you know what's right.
Because there's a mechanic one too, mech repair.
I rolled a
Oh,
5.
yeah. Give me that. Give me the
repairs. Like I purposely raised that one up. Yeah, that was a fucking 16 out of 60.
You can tell your tires are flat.
I don't care about that. I'll just drive on those.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make it slower.
We can.
Alright. How to go about
That's never got me about movies. Oh, tires flat. Fuck that. Drive. The car chase you see with the guy on the rim.
Fuck, I don't know what the stats are for that car. Fuck.
What do you need stat wise?
It would be what the car, like, integrity of the car would be. Like, it's
you need like, yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I mean, if we need to fix the car, you and I could be a pit crew. My
I would guarantee I have multiple sets of tires inside that barn for that car. I'd have almost every part replaced on that. For that
I can help a little bit. I'll hand you a screwdriver.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let you get away with it.
I mean, I could roll for drive autos, make sure I make it back okay.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would do that because the rain is torrential. You're driving without lights and flat tires.
I'm only driving without lights until I pull out on the main road and take a right.
Yeah. I mean, you're good. Just, I'm letting you know.
Okay.
Roll your drive auto.
Yeah, it's a 15 out of 80.
Alright, never mind. Yep. Does not give it a
Damn.
single foot.
Yeah, I guarantee I'd have different tires for different kind of time of the year and stuff like that for off-road and all that. So it would definitely be a thing I'd have.
Alright.
Your barn actually looks like Dad's garage and it has a bunch of...
I imagine it looks more like my barn, but...
Alright.
Put some hay and stuff in the back of it.
Aside from the freaky green lightning and the torrential rains.
Oh, it would be a shitty ride, by the way. The car would be like...
Yeah.
Sitting there like, real nice ride, guys.
Everybody roll me a constitution. Yep.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
8.
You're good.
76 and my con is a 30.
42 and 45.
60 out of 43.
Alright, so Charles, you're getting nauseous. John in the back seat is literally losing his lunch.
Wait a minute. What seat am I in?
You would be in the... They'd probably give you the front. I'm sure they'd be...
Yeah,
that would...
Okay, thank God.
I already said I was in the back seat.
As we're rolling, if he loses, I'm going to be like, you motherfucker, you're cleaning that fucking shit up. All right? You get it inside that little cubby back there and beat your ass. Like,
Ugh.
I hear, you're a piece of shit car that's doing this.
Pretty rough ride.
you get back, I'd yell, I'd run out as fast as I can to open up the door and get the car in there so we can get the fuck out of the car and clean it up.
Alright.
Oh, sticks.
So, do me a solid and roll your mechanic repair again.
Mechanic repair.
Him by himself? Cause I can help.
I mean, you can. It's more or less
28 out of 60.
So when you get out and you're like, okay, why the fuck are my tires flat? You know, kind of deal.
Yeah.
All 4 of your tires are slashed.
Oh, bitch.
I rolled a 4 out of 7.
Yeah, you notice the same thing. That his tires are fucking slashed.
Why is your mechanic repair so high?
Because I was like, we're probably gonna need like fix shit.
He's like, I know how to work the space machines. Bring it on, aliens!
Figure my character would need
Yes.
to know a little bit, at least to like repair things around the grocery store.
Yeah, I would understand that.
So, again, you notice all 4 of your tires are slashed. You noticed all 4 of his tires are slashed.
I guess I would look at Charles and be like, someone must have knew what was going on. My tires are slashed. Sheriff's too dumb to do that, so.
How many slash tires?
Oh, he's not motivated enough. He doesn't do anything himself.
That's true. He'd have a hard time bending over.
Yeah.
All right. So you kept the book with you, correct?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
I forgot to ask if you brought the book with you.
Yep. Taking the book. I'm not letting that on my safe.
Okay.
It's in my suitcase.
So you guys arrive at the family farm. I forget what Chad's last name is.
Venturi.
Yeah, the Venturi family farm. There we go.
Yeah, I forgot to update that.
Yeah, we forgot to update the map. Anyway, which is the largest farm field. Obviously, because they also do moonshining, so they need the most grains. So,
I make my own fuel.
Yeah, I make my own wreck fuel, my own ethanol. But anyway, you arrive there safe and sound. Though some people are hungrier than others.
I feel like we'd have probably a pretty good plethora of food as on a farm.
Yeah, I mean, you've had rough spots, but you've never gone hungry.
And then I would definitely have probably ways to make food out there. Because I would say I'd spend 80% of my time out there in that barn.
There's a free range chicken.
Yeah.
But any hoozle. So what are you guys doing now that you've arrived?
I think I would start getting stuff jacked up and taking tires off, and then just trying to be almost funny about it. I'd grab some of my homemade fuel and I'd pour it into the car's fuel tank. I'd be like, see, it's fuel. Looking right at Charles.
It's very clean fuel.
It is.
Clean burning.
Almost clean enough to drink.
What would you guys think would be our best plan of investigation? Maybe try to go to town hall tomorrow night? Stick it out during the day? Here? Or during the day, maybe since there's more people around about, they're less maybe to do shit? I don't know.
Would we want to hide out in the library tonight and see if
I mean, barn?
What?
You said hide out in the library?
Sorry, not tonight, but the following night.
Oh, okay.
And see if they all show up and try to do it again or whatever, or what do you think?
If we're marked for sacrifice, I'm assuming they're going to try and attack us in the same way that they've attacked Robert Finley.
Yeah, so I mean,
right.
So they're going to come after us eventually?
Well, our next suspect is the mayor, so maybe if they're going to the library tomorrow night, we try to sneak into the mayor's personal quarters in town hall.
That statement real quick. John, roll me a no roll.
No, I will not know that. 56 out of 75.
You can tell with 100% certainty that when you observed Robert's corpse, there were no signs of like him fighting anybody. Nobody like beat him or anything.
No defensive signs.
Yeah, he didn't get in a fight. So you can do with that information as you want, but you know that he didn't have any bruises, contusions, lacerations, scratches, stuff like that.
The issue is if they do compress, they will likely compress in our sleep, although drug us in some way, shape, or form. When I examined Robert's body, I did not see any defensive moves, which means he was not conscious when we took him.
We should sleep in shifts.
Or he went willingly.
Or he went willing.
Yeah, I didn't realize what he was doing or getting into.
Hey, keeper, let us piece together the story.
Sorry, I figured I'd give that little bit. So.
So we should sleep in shifts.
Probably not a bad idea.
I don't have to open the store tomorrow. The store's closed on Sundays. But I will have to be back at work on Monday. So, we gotta figure this stuff out pretty quickly.
Well, I'll take the first if I gotta work on the car anyways.
Cool beans. I don't have to work tomorrow. So.
I'll stay up with him and help him work on the car so we can get it done faster, just in case something happens in the night and we need to get away.
All right. Well, I'll get some shut eye for the next shift.
Okay. So to be clear, 2 of you are going to sleep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sleep for, I don't know, what, 4 hours.
Go climb up to the hayloft.
So, you 2 that are sleeping, you guys are plagued by the same nightmare yet again. But this time, you noticed you're not alone with the creature. There is another presence there.
Human presence or like another mysterious presence?
How would you go about determining what type of presence?
Well, I feel like the monster like slaps around, so like how would I know that there's something else here? Do I see a pair of eyes? Do I see like multiple eyes? Like what is my indication that there's another thing?
Kind of like how you know the monster's there. You
I
can
hear
feel somebody else.
Hear them or anything?
Roll as a roll.
I'll roll spot hidden.
All right.
Mama didn't raise no bitch. Oh, I didn't see shit.
57.
So you
I rolled
listen.
78.
Yeah.
You roll, or I'm sorry, you failed your spot hidden as well?
Yeah, by 28, yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
You just, you know.
Okay.
You can feel it. You're not alone as you thought.
Okay.
Despite, obviously the slapping getting closer and closer.
Even though I'm sleeping, I slowly pat myself down for my brass knuckles in my dream.
You find them to not be there.
I mean, it's the same dream I've had, so I'm just gonna let it play out until I wake up.
And again, knowing that you have to get up, the creature just... You can feel it on the fine hairs on your body.
That's great.
And then you snap awake in a cold sweat.
Can't even take a shower.
You wouldn't take a shower anyway. You'd take a bath.
Boom.
You can only take that like twice a week, so.
I'm really craving some calamari.
Some what?
I could really go for some calamari.
Speaking some weird language.
Calamari. Calamari on a pizza.
I don't know how that would go.
That's why it cures.
Well, I think we are going to
feel
take a
like
break
it'd
to eat, right?
Oh, I mean, you can't eat and play?
Can
I
you?
mean, I prefer to take
We're not eating play with recording.
Just kidding.
Yeah. That sounds delicious, doesn't it?
So bad. I wanted to do that, baby.
Oh, well, Chris is still eating, so we'll wait. No. Eat your food, Chris. We're not rushing you.
No, you're rushing me. Okay.
I didn't notice you were still eating.
You
I'm
guys
sorry.
because you're rushing.
You crush it.
I bet you won't change my... It's still my Cthulhu. You have two. Get your own.
I have one, too.
You have one over there?
You gotta move the stuff.
It's covered. It's not hurting you. Bro. Leave it alone.
Excuse me, bro. You.
So, why does that look funny to me?
You look funny.
I mean, it's not all about looks, but
Your wife loves you.
Faye, are you ready?
We're waiting.
I was born ready.
Born ready, motherfucker.
I hear about to make a name for myself.
I'm here about to make a name for myself. You need to go watch that fucking movie, Chad.
Yeah, you do.
Deadpool 3. You need to go watch it. Oh my god.
Take the kids.
I would, yeah, I would let him watch the first two, right?
Oh my god. It's not even like that bad.
It's bad enough.
I mean, they say fuck
It's
a
so
lot.
bad.
It's Deadpool.
Oh my god, it's bad.
Dude, we really have to go over
The gratuitous violence, sure, but
If it's not that bad, it's not worth seeing. Like, it's Deadpool.
It's pretty bad. The things that
no.
happen in that movie are
Ignore
It's violent, but it's not bad. I think Darren could watch it.
You have no morals.
He'll watch it with his friends.
I'm morally flexible.
In the way that you're like a rubber band, I guess.
Ooh.
I'll go grit the rubber band from my car. Show you rubber band. All right.
So we left off on.
They went to sleep. Go ahead and roll me, since they were sleeping. Roll me your mechanical repair. And since you're assisting, he can go, or you can both roll, or he can roll with advantage. Either way.
51 out of 60.
Woo.
12 out of 7.
You thought you were good at changing tires on your car? He's better at it.
He's good at it. Well, it would with being like a 4-hour shift or whatever shift we're doing, I would probably end up like checking the oil, topping off fuel. I mean,
Is that something I should be doing with all my skill?
more than one.
Does your pussy hurt? I'm like, what? No. Anyway, you both go over the car. You know, give it the good old once over. Make sure there's nothing creepy crawling around on it. That kind of shit.
Cut anything out of it or nothing.
Yeah. So, no. Your car is now back to being repaired. You notice the stirrings of the other two people that are now awake.
I do feel like, for context, Max would be livid about the tires.
Okay.
Like, he would be like, whoever did it's gonna fucking pay.
Okay. So.
Charles is gonna wake up going, I'll rip your fucking tentacles off.
So then you hear that from the
I'm sure
the
it'd be like
loft.
dead silent that happens too. Like, whoa!
Just loud breathing for me, really.
Sounds like a
Woo.
train.
So you hear
Paranoid
him screaming
looking
about dreams and tentacles, and you find that odd.
I mean,
Considering
at this point, it's not so bad. I take that out of what's happening.
Please let me go back to just the dreams. I don't want it in reality, please. So, anyway, you guys are now awake, so you guys can change shifts if you'd like. Or...
Yeah,
It's actually to do firewatch. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'll make a. Can I do a spot hidden roll outside to see if there's anything outside?
Sure. Roll it.
Guess I'll
Ooh, what was my spot hidden again?
but,
I just barely failed by 3. I got a 53 out of 50.
I got a 6 out of 70.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I feel like there's
So-
something I should see it.
Earlier in the previous session, whilst looking outside in the heavy storm, Max thought he saw something that he really shouldn't have seen.
Mm-hmm.
You also spot something that you think you shouldn't have seen. You could swear that you've seen an octopus just kind of roaming across the lawn.
Roll something.
No, you just...
I'm gonna, elbow Charles a little bit and be like, am I the only one seeing this?
Can I try to visibly see it now that she's pointing it out?
Go ahead and roll your tens die again. So we'll give you pseudo advantage.
Assuming it was worse.
I rolled another 50.
All right, give me one more and pray that it isn't bad. Because she's urging you to look.
Yeah, look, squint, motherfucker. Like,
Oh, I know, right? Come on. If this dice goes...
Apparently, he's old.
Okay, 30. Okay, 33.
You also kind of see something that looks a lot like an octopus. Just kind of haphazardly stroll across the lawn.
Is it heading towards us or just randomly moving around the lawn?
It doesn't seem to be aiming in a specific direction. It's just kind of wandering.
probably close the door.
Door's been closed for sure.
Oh, are
And
we looking out a window?
she opened the door.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
didn't say that, but
Oh.
I guess.
I assumed that.
He said, I'm going to look, and I said, well, I'm going to help.
All the windows are covered, so I'm assuming they had to crack a door then.
Oh, then we would have had to have cracked the door. Yeah, we should probably...
So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should go back in here and crack the door.
Absolutely. And maybe even throw a box in front of it or something. Or whatever the fuck.
The car so that it's in front of the door, so that the thing has to break through the car to get in.
That's smart, yeah. Destroy our one means of escape to kill us.
Was would I be asleep yet? This happened as soon as they got up, basically.
I feel like we would make sure you guys were settled.
Well, it doesn't appear that it's heading towards us. It's just wandering around aimlessly out there.
It's not enough to wait. I'm not serious.
Okay, alright.
I know you would lose your shit if something happened here.
I don't want to turn the car on and make a bunch of noise and draw it in, type of deal.
They just put it in neutral and just...
No.
I guess that's an option, but I think we'd be better off just being quiet.
I don't know shit about driving cars other than this is how it turns.
Older cars were temperamental too.
Yeah.
Female drivers. Anyway.
We'll stay later for that.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna look a little crazy, but I'm gonna find some hay, and I'm just gonna start stuffing it in like cracks that I see around the barn, like underneath doors.
All right.
Because there's always like there's the big door,
So-
but then there's little side doors.
So Charles sees Gales just start stuffing the hay into cracks.
Yep. Any crack I see with light coming through, I'm just shoving a little bit of hay in it until there's no light no more.
I'm going to make sure the doors are locked.
All right.
See, I knew he'd do that, so I'm gonna do that's why I'm doing the hay thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, John and Max, as you sleep, you find yourself again in the pitch black room with the slappy tentacles. But this time, you find yourself not quite alone with the monster.
Last time I remember, I tried to speak to it. It got all rambunctious, so I'd just be sitting there stay quiet. It'll fuck off.
Okay. So, is there anything you want to specifically do, John?
I think my waking life has got turned into a bit too much of a nightmare, so I'm just gonna curl into a ball of liquid all day.
All right.
John just sits on the ground.
Nope. I don't hear nothing.
Do you say anything? Do you...
I'm curled into a ball.
Do you whimper?
Nope.
It's dark.
Nope.
It's dark. Is he still...
No, because
Technically,
Claustrophobic?
he would still be under the effects of his phobia.
you
Yes.
said for 4 hours.
Oh, I
We
guess.
slept for 4 hours. and
Oh,
it was
yeah, I
probably
guess it
an
ends.
hour that
Yeah,
we spent in
you're
the
right.
library.
You're right. I'm wrong. You're correct.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, it's dark.
Lying there in a ball.
All right.
Hoping it forgets I exist.
All right. Despite everything, you feel as though every single time you have these dreams, and this goes for all of you, the thing seems to get closer every time. Like, you don't think it could get any closer without touching you, and then it somehow gets closer without touching you. Like, does that make sense the way I'm explaining it?
Sure.
Like, almost like there's just atoms between you and it.
I feel like Max isn't moving unless fucking it touches him.
Yeah. Alrighty. And then the 4 hours pass, and you guys awaken from your terror-filled nightmares in a cold spot.
I feel like I'd sit up and I'd look over at John and be like, if you sit really still, it fucks off.
Have you guys discussed having similar dreams?
Yeah. This morning, last session, we talked about it.
Me and Charles talked about having nightmares, and I was like, "Oh, me too." But we never actually talked about what was in them. I don't remember if you guys talked about it.
I guess I would say that out of context then.
Well, I was gonna roll a no roll. I figured that would make it a fair.
Okay. If you guys want to roll a no roll.
What is a no roll? I don't have no.
Edu.
Edu. No. Edu/no roll.
48.
Oh, I see. No.
My no roll is
7.
58. So I beat him by 10.
Okay.
I fully understand what he's talking
All right. What did you roll, Charles?
Oh, I didn't realize you wanted me to roll.
Oh yeah, no, everybody rolls a no roll currently.
I got a 27
And is that pass or
out of 65 or
Okay.
62 rather.
Okay. So yes, you all now know that you are sharing a similar dream every time that you dream.
I guess I would sit in like a sweat. I would be like gasping. I'd be like, you sit still, it fucks off. Look
about.
around.
Hearing that and understanding what he's saying, I'd be like, I noticed that too.
Yeah, I just noticed it's getting closer. Look at you.
At this point, I guess I would kind of peek over the edge and be like, oh, so we all do have the same dream going on. That was just a reaction, I guess. But
we saw one of them outside.
We try to talk to her or something, and Dad gets mad. So
You're outside?
No, I said we saw one of them outside.
Oh yeah, we definitely saw something outside.
it was like
Octopus?
It was an
going across
octopus.
Just aimlessly wandering around, basically.
Yeah.
Like it was walking across the sea floor, except for the sea floor was your front lawn.
I thought I was going nuts. I thought I seen it yesterday.
Great.
I thought my mind was playing tricks on me because I was tired.
Well, I don't think there's a way in. I stuffed all the cracks with hay.
By the way, side note, something I thought I should mention in relation to the way my character looks. My appearance is a 75, so I am good looking regardless if you hate me or not.
No, I don't hate you.
For the record, I'm sexy AF.
Where's that number again?
APP.
It's your APP, which is your appearance.
Oh, okay. I'm a 50.
Mine's
I'm
an
average.
80. Mine's an 80.
God damn.
You thought you were good looking? He is really good looking.
Marlon Brando over here as a teenager.
Yeah.
Or James Dean, one of the
I didn't know that was the part of AVP until I built the character, and Brad's like, by the way, I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm average. 55. I beat Charles by 5 points.
I'm gonna go to Hollywood, make some money.
Right? Stunt car guy.
Right. So, you guys have now established that you all are sharing a similar dream. You share the knowledge of octopine-esque creatures wandering the lawn. It is now, we'll say it's about 9.
Yes, this has been going on for a long time. I don't know what to do to really investigate in town during the day. What do you guys think?
Go file a formal complaint about strange noises at night.
Yeah, but there's only the one cop, really, though.
Well, they don't. Hopefully, nobody saw us last night. Hopefully, I mean, obviously your tires got slashed, so obviously somebody knew that you were there or you-ish.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out.
But I feel like
Yeah.
we know the mayor checked out the book. We know, like, it's the town hall. Anyone can walk in the town hall for any reason. I could file a noise complaint. I don't live that far from the library.
What if we go in disguise?
Well, okay, but everybody knows everybody in this town, Charles. Or Mr. Bronson, sorry.
Would I be able to look at the slash and see if it was like a small knife or a big knife that got shoved in it or whatever?
Give me an edu roll.
I put a lot more intelligence into one.
You have really good ideas.
Oh, still 23, 58. So.
Okay. You can tell that it is a long, thin blade that pierced your tire.
Red knife situation or what?
Think
Like a
more like stiletto / like switchblade. So it's a longer knife.
It's like a mob
but
situation blade.
Yeah, it's just thin and kind of longer than.
And it's got to be someone decently strong because I don't know if you ever tried to puncture a tire. Like it's not an easy thing to do when you got red.
I mean, it's through the sidewall.
Still, the sidewall is it's harder than you think.
Okay. I mean, it wasn't like it's side of it and forward, so. And it's all one clean motion. I guess I should tell you that.
I yanked a book out of a bookcase. It took two of you to barely move.
Yes,
so.
that's true.
Differences in grip strength, getting them Kegels in.
Trying to take into ourselves with a complaint would be a very bad idea.
That's not all of us, just me.
That's still a really bad idea. How would you know there was sound if there was a torrential downpour last night with thunder?
And spooky lightning.
I already mentioned the thunder to you.
Maybe we could pretend you're missing and I'll go file a missing persons report.
So they'll come looking for me?
Yeah, but not here.
What?
I'm still of the idea maybe we wait until nightfall and go check out the mayor's office.
Kind of might.
Living
I think we should
quarters.
scout it out in the daytime first.
He sleeps there at night, so if we go during the day, he might be gone.
He might sleep there at night. But if we go there during
Yeah,
the day,
well, the hope is that they're
scout it
trying to
out,
do another
see if he's there
ritual,
right now.
and he'll be there at the ritual,
John, please just
and maybe we
lights
can
me
find
up.
some clues in his place.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to scouting out at day just to see what's activities going on there. Then we can make an educated decision then, maybe.
I snuck in last night right after the festival, but there's a vibe that something was wrong. So I really do believe he has something to do with it.
Well, you went through the back. We should go through the front.
How did you know that?
I did.
She's a spy. Kill him.
Well, we could split up and do half and half. Someone
just
or
saying
two of us try to sneak through the
in
back.
front door action.
The town hall is a public space. I mean, we go in there for town meetings all the time. There's always stuff going on in there. We just attend a meeting or something that's open to the public. Just can't get back into the residential part of the place.
That'd be sneaky.
Well, if it's Sunday, then there wouldn't be any sort of meeting, but we could just go there to check out, look at different books or whatever.
Yeah, actually, if we go early enough, everybody's at church.
I would assume that being a small town, it would be people would drop in all the time. Depending on.
I mean, the town hall would also be where public records are kept.
Yeah.
It would also be where.
Yeah, maybe I want to look into my land,
Like-
my land, where the
Like the
borders
the
of my
plot.
land.
Yeah.
I've
Your
been
plot
meaning
line.
to look into
Your lot
seeing if
line.
my uncle is actually a part of my lineage.
There you go.
And I am still researching my paper, so I will go to a quiet place to look.
And then Charles, you could go there to try to look up to see if there's any relation to your missing man here somewhere.
Or maybe coroner files, autopsy
there you
report.
go. And then so we all have reasons to go there.
Well, wait, if you're going through coronal files, won't they know that you're assuming that Robert's already dead?
It's a possibility that he is, and no one just remembers his name.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can search through the John Does, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know if he's dead or alive, technically.
Oh,
Looking for the birthmarks that he knows.
That's true.
Like a star behind the ear.
Yeah. Birthmarks.
All right,
Although
so
technically, I still have his ID in his wallet. But
By the way,
it don't matter.
there's exactly $2 in his wallet.
I was going to say
6-pack
You're
of
gonna
cigarettes.
rob a dead man?
Well, no, because I was robbed in for the $2.
I was going to tell Charles I would show him the hidden compartment in the car. Like, if you want to leave the wallet there, you can leave it there. No one really knows that compartment's there. I'm assuming you don't want to be caught with it on your person.
Isn't it gonna be weird that we're all driving into town together?
I didn't think we were going to drive into town together.
You're making me walk.
No,
I guess I could drive you if you want, but I think that would be weird, me driving a married woman around.
Well, then
Well-
how the heck are we all getting back into town, dude? You own the largest farm.
To walk.
Oh,
Well, if we all stop yelling, alright? The place I'm staying at is just outside of town. You drop me off, not directly in front of it, but like off the side. I'll walk up to it, and then walk from there.
yeah.
That's fine.
I'll
So
drop me
what
off
do
5
they
minutes
say?
out of town, and I'll walk back.
Despite the torrential pour that pervade all night, it's actually pretty clear today. It's cloudy, but it
the sun
isn't.
out.
The sun isn't peeking through the clouds. It's very gray.
Good. Okay.
Is the
It's-
ground wet from the rain?
Yes. In fact, it's so wet that actually some of the lower fields are actually flooded.
I'm gonna ruin my shoes. Did not bring shoes for this. I'm gonna go walk through the farm field.
Throw a toaster in the pond.
Greatest direction towards town as possible.
I wouldn't recommend walking through the farm field.
Why?
Usually really deep and muddy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, ankles.
Lots of
ankles.
places
Yeah.
for strange monsters to
Take
hide.
off my shoes.
Okay,
Save my shoes.
I gave you that forewarning. All right, like,
I'm gonna go home and take a shower anyway. I'm already sweaty.
It's so adorable you think you're gonna make it there.
It's fine.
I mean, you also brought up the point that it's also Sunday, so not everybody would be out and about in the town.
Yeah, that's right.
So it wouldn't be weird just to ride back to the edge of town and then walk where you need to walk to.
I'm already in the farm field.
You decided to die, okay.
one thing I've learned about Gail, you can't tell her what to do.
Nope.
Do her thing.
The survivals.
So after 4 hours of waiting for Gail to show up,
I don't think it's that.
1 o'clock in the afternoon now.
4 hours? It doesn't take you 4 hours.
No,
It will take you for walking through those fields after a flood.
No.
It is like there's a difference between difficult terrain and almost
You can
impassable
walk
terrain.
4 miles in an hour.
Through fucking ankle deep mud?
So 2 miles in an hour. It's not 6 miles away. Or 8 miles away.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
want to see it.
I was fucking kidding about it 4 hours later. Good.
You're the keeper. You're telling us the information. I'm like, there's no way it's taking me that long.
It depends. If you got in the deeper mud, it might be up to your fucking knee, and good luck pulling your leg
How do
out.
we decide that then? How do we decide that?
You can roll luck.
Is there a mud shit luck?
Yep, roll luck.
Not that good. 31. My luck's a 36.
My God, she found the driest path through the fucking field.
See? See?
Oh, thank
I
God.
feel like we'd be all in town.
You've all been waiting for 2 fucking hours.
I feel like,
And I took a shower.
I feel like we'd all be in town. I'll be in town hanging out around
No.
the park.
Oh, the suit. I'm not meeting them yet. I'm going home and taking a shower. Canonically, I said that. Or bath, or
I
whatever.
feel like
So
we'd
you
all-
see her wander from the field and completely ignore you and to go to her house.
Yeah, I feel like we'd see her walk by and she's like mud all over her dress or bottom of her dress or whatever.
Knees
It's like,
down.
all right.
Well, during that wait period, then I want to check out my hotel room and see if anybody had tried to search through it in the middle of the night.